All right, people, welcome back to the Best of 7 Sports Talk. We got some NBA action going down. We got the Nets versus the Wizards happening right now. Just give me a second. We're going to rock and roll. The Brooklyn Nets trying to avoid going down 1-3. We're going to talk about James Harden and his struggles. The Wizards are actually undefeated, trying to avoid their first loss of the season. So this is going to be a pretty interesting battle between Brooklyn and Washington. Hit that like button, share the video. We about to turn up. Salute to all the NBA community. I'm Seven Mitchell with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Y'all know how we do here. Give me a second. We get this thing right. When we come back, man, we're going to talk about this game. All right, man, welcome back to the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Brooklyn is up 13-10 on the Washington Wizards. Just a little over 9 minutes left in the first quarter. Now, there's a couple things that I'm going to be looking at in tonight's game. Remember, this is pretty much the backyard of where, this is a home game for KD, but this is the team that, really wanted KD to come back home. KD is from Fort Washington, Maryland. So the Wizards was trying to get KD before he came to Brooklyn. Of course, that didn't happen. So I'm pretty sure Washington, seeing that the Brooklyn Nets have started off pretty slow, they looking to get a little bit, maybe a revenge on Kevin Durant. I'm definitely locked in to see how they play KD. But the focus to me tonight is going to be on James Harden. This new NBA rule with the free throw line and the free throw shooting, rather, is really causing James Harden to struggle and, dare I say, expose him. Now, right now, he's 2 for 4 from the field, 0 for 1 for 3. He has 4 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound in this game. Brooklyn is up by 5. But this season, since the new NBA rule, we talked about how James Harden and Steph Curry could both be affected by the new rule. Steph Curry, however, is averaging 33 points a game, 10 boards, and just under 6 assists per game. James Harden, on the other hand, is only averaging 20 points so far this year, and this is without Kyrie. He is adding about 8 rebounds and 8 assists as well to go with the 20 points a game, but his numbers are down. And when you look at the amount of minutes that James Harden has played each of the first 3 games and what he's produced, he is definitely being exposed and struggling. Game 1, he played 30 minutes. That was the most for the team. Him, KD, and Joe Harris all played 30 minutes. But James Harden only had 20 points in Game 1. He shot 6 for 16 from the field. Game 2, he played 38 minutes. He led the team in minutes, but he only dropped 20 points that game, shot 7 for 17. And the other night, he played 33 minutes, his second most on the Brooklyn Nets, and he shot 6 for 16 as he only gathered 15 points. So is James Harden getting exposed? Right now on the court for Brooklyn, we have KD, Blake Griffin, Joe Harris, Brown, and James Harden. On the court for the Wizards, Kuzma, Gafford, Dinwiddie, Bradley Beal, and Caldwell Pope. Caldwell actually leading the way with 7 points. He's shooting 3 for 6 from the field right now, 1 for 4 from 3. Bruce Brown for the Brooklyn Nets leading the way right now. He's perfect from the field, 3 for 3 with 6 points. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Brooklyn Nets up 17-12. 6:44 left in the first quarter. We're live streaming from the YouTube channel. So, salute to all the sports fans out there, man. Y'all know what we about to do, man. We about to turn it up, talk out talk. Let me just get some things together, man. Working on some new visuals. So just want to make sure I got everything right before we get started. Appreciate everybody's patience. I don't know what was up with the scoreboard. The scoreboard was showing me something different than what I really wanted to see. So give me 1 second. Got to get this thing right. Got to get this thing right, people. Y'all know the vibes. Brooklyn up 13-8 right now. 6:44 left in the first quarter. This is a must-win. This is definitely a must-win for Brooklyn. We're not going to sit up here and play no type of game. This is a must-win for Brooklyn. Be sure to hit that like button one time. Thank you guys again. The Washington Wizards down by 3 as Daniel Gafford makes a 1-foot 2-point shot. Bradley Beal gets the assist. Wizards down by 3. 6:19 left to go in the first quarter. James Johnson for the Brooklyn Nets into the game for James Harden. Blake Griffin puts up a shot, gets his own rebound, misses again. Nito gets the defensive rebound. Wizards are going back down the court, down by 3. Just under 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Bradley Beal misses a step-back jumper. Kevin Durant gets the rebound. Brooklyn up 17-14. Brooklyn 1-2 on the year. They 0-1 at home. They try to tie things up at Barclays Center. The Wizards, they have yet to lose in this early season, so the Wizards looking to keep some things going in the win column. Right now, they down 19-14. Kyle Kuzma misses a 20-foot shot jumper. Blake Griffin gets the rebound. Brooklyn headed down the court. Happy Monday evening, man, to all the NBA junkies out there. Hope everybody's having a great evening. So what y'all think, man, about James Harden and the struggling that he's doing with the Brooklyn Nets in the shooting? This new NBA rule is really exposing Harden. And he was labeled as one of the top 75 players. Jesus Christ. Kyrie didn't make it. We talked about who didn't make it and versus who did make it. James Harden does not have any hardware. And what he's been praised for all this time seemed to be exposing him. Those extra free throws is really hurting his overall body of work and production. So I don't know, man. This is definitely an interesting call. Early on, it's only the third game of the season. But, you know, small sample sizes mean a lot. Brooklyn up right now 20-14. just under 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Montrezl Harrell enters the game for the first time. Brooklyn scores again. Patty Mills hit a 14-foot jump shot. Brooklyn's up 22-14 on the Washington Wizards. So the Brooklyn Nets, they trying to pull away early in the first quarter, just over 3:23 in the first quarter. Brooklyn is up 27-14 over the Washington Wizards. So far leading the way for Brooklyn in the first quarter. Bruce Brown has 6 points. He's perfect from the field, shooting 3 for 3 for the Washington Wizards. Caldwell Pope, 7 points, 3 for 6 from the field. They're leading their respective teams in scoring. The Washington Wizards looking to go 3-0 on the season. Brooklyn looking to avoid going 0-2 at home, looking to tie their record up overall at 2-2. 3:58 left to go in the first quarter. Brooklyn's up 27-14 over the Wizards. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk with 7 Mitchell. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We definitely appreciate the support. 2:58 to go in the first quarter. The Nets call a timeout, up by 13 over the Washington Wizards. On the floor for the Nets, coming out the timeout, looks to be KD, Patty Mills, Johnson, Claxton, and Bembry. For the Wizards, Bradley Beal, Avdija, Nato, Bertans, and Montrezl Harrell should be coming in the game to end out this first quarter. Hope everybody's having a great Monday evening. Salute to all the NBA junkies out there. So while we at timeout, man, I got to really, tap in with y'all, and we got to figure out what the hell is going on with James Harden. Because like I said before, man, to me, James Harden is just truly getting exposed when it comes to the new NBA rule. We have been talking so much about all the offseason moves that has happened in the NBA with players going to different teams, things of that nature. But we really haven't locked in to some of the new things that are happening in this upcoming NBA season that's going to affect everybody, potentially Steph Curry and James Harden. We talked about that. Now, the new rule, it involves, basically the extra free throw shooting. And we thought that would affect the numbers of Steph and James Harden. But when I look at the numbers for Steph for the first few games, Steph is averaging 33, 10, and 6 in the first 3 games of this upcoming season. However, James Harden is only averaging 28 and 8. Not real James Harden numbers, especially from the field as far as points. When you look at minutes, the first game, James Harden, he tied KD and Joe Harris with the most amount of minutes. He played 30 minutes in game 1, but he shot 6 for 16 from the field, and he only scored 20 points. The second game, he led the team in minutes. He played 38 minutes in game 2, but he shot 7 for 17 for only 20 points, and then he followed that up in the third game of the season with a 33-minute performance, but he only scored 15 points, shooting 6 for 16. So those extra free throws are really, to me, exposing James Harden. Coach Steve Nash, he went on a report and was just talking about really complaining and crying really about James Harden not getting these extra free throw attempts. He only got one free throw look at the last game that they had. So I don't know, man. It's a real interesting situation when it comes to the new rule. We knew it was going to affect at least one player. It looked like James Harden is feeling it the most. KD at the line makes both free throws. The Brooklyn Nets are up 28-14. 2:58 left to go in the first quarter. The Barclays Center is rocking. Brooklyn looking to win their first home game of the season. The Wizards currently are 2-0, looking to remain undefeated. They got an uphill battle right now, down 14 late in the first quarter to the Brooklyn Nets. Salute to my family. Shout out to my brother Good 7. The flopping is definitely over. People are truly getting exposed. That's a fact. Who you guys got winning this game, man? Brooklyn right now is on cruise control. The Nets up 30-17. 32-17, excuse me. Kevin Durant just hit an 11-foot jump shot. 1:54 left to go in the first quarter. KD so far in the first quarter shooting 3 for 5. He's leading the way with 8 points. KCP, Caldwell Pope for the Washington Wizards, leading all scorers on that team with 7, shooting 3 for 6 from the field. Kyle Kuzma really is the interesting because he had so much to say when the Lakers didn't win. Remember, it was like the Lakers were 0-7 since Kyle Kuzma left, if you counted the preseason. He was on social media just laughing and kiki-keying and all that. I got to talk to the bosses because now we definitely going to put Mr. Kyle Kuzma under the microscope. You already know how I'm giving it up, Good 7. I'm not playing no games with anyone that want to disrespect the purple and gold. So we're going to keep our eyes on Kyle Kuzma and see what his night is looking like. But he's going to have to be Superman, I think, if these guys are going to have a chance to make this comeback. Down 32-17 to the Brooklyn Nets. 1:43 left to go in the first quarter. Live at the Barclays Center, Brooklyn Nets. 1-2 on the season, trying to tie their record up and trying to win their first game at home. They definitely gonna have to play some defense, but you know, being down by they've almost doubled their scores. Good 7. It's 32-17. So we both know that the Wizards are gonna have to find some type of offensive firepower. Where it is, I don't know. It's not gonna come from KCP all game. Montrezl Harrell has yet to shoot a ball. Bertans has yet to shoot the ball. Wizards and the Nets, they will see each other 4 times this season. Tonight is game 1. Game 2 is going down at Barclays again, December the 21st. Game 3 will be in Washington along with game 4. Game 3 is going down January the 19th. They wrapped the regular season series up, Brooklyn and Washington, on February the 10th in Washington. Right now, the Brooklyn Nets clearly getting the best of the Washington Wizards, up by 15 points, 35-20, 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Aaron Holiday just hit a three-point shot for the Washington Wizards to cut this thing down to 15. Let's go to the live chat. That's a fact. We already seen Kuzma when it come to pressure. We know what he about. I haven't seen anything since then. That guy really, to me, is a joke. But he's so young, you don't really want to downplay him because he does got potential. Definitely do got potential. We at the end of the first quarter. Brooklyn up big, 38-20 on the Washington Wizards. Brooklyn looking to win their first home game of the season. The Wizards looking to avoid their first loss of the year. We into the second quarter right now. The Brooklyn Nets. Talking about the Lakers. I'm so happy we got our first win last night. Brooklyn up on Washington 38-20, 11:21 to go in the second quarter. Wizards currently with the ball, down 18 points. We are back. 7:36 left in the first half. The Brooklyn Nets up 45-22. 13-point lead in the first half against the Washington Wizards. Game leaders so far for Brooklyn. Patty Mills leading the way in points with 11 points, 4 for 6 from the field. Joe Harris adding up 5 rebounds. James Harden, 6 assists so far in the first half for the Brooklyn Nets. For Washington, KCP is leading all scorers with 9 points, shooting 4 for 9 from the field. Dinwiddie adding 3 rebounds to his jacket, and Bradley Beal leading all the Wizards in assists with 3. Playing 10 minutes, Bradley Beal has 2 turnovers so far in the first half. The Washington Wizards looking to avoid their first loss of this regular season. Brooklyn currently on 1 at home in Barclays, so they're looking to get their first W at home, and they also looking to tie up their overall record. They're currently sitting at 1-2. My brother Good 7 say it's over now. He said it's over now. Ain't no need to play a whole nother half. Look, check this out, man. If they cannot put the pressure on these guys, you got that absolutely right. This shit is a Reynolds rap. Ain't no doubt about that. It's no question. It is no question. Now they keep playing games with my scoreboard, and I don't appreciate it. Yeah, I don't appreciate my window captioning. This is gonna be a tough fight. This might be just too hard for Brooklyn to make any type of move, man. Washington make any type of move. I don't think it's happening. We know the vibes. Wait a minute. Now, how am I going to pronounce that? What is it? Texas Dez? Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Brooklyn Nets up 49-32. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Again, the Wizards looking to avoid their first loss of the year. Brooklyn looking to even their record up at 2-2. They on one at home in Barclays. Tough game going on for the Washington Wizards in the first half. Right now, the Brooklyn Nets, 3:09 left to go in the first half. The Brooklyn Nets up 51-34. They're applying pressure on Washington and Barkley. There's no denying that. Carlos said these damn great jerseys for the Wizards is throwing everything off. I'm telling you, man, Good 7 talked about, defense. They're going to have to play an overall better game in the second half. This thing is ugly. The Nets is currently on timeout. 2:53 left to go in the first half. They still down by 17. Now, one thing about Brooklyn right now, because you got the inconsistency of James Harden, you got Kyrie not playing. Certain players are definitely stepping up. Patty Mills already, he's still leading the team in scoring, 11 points, 4 for 6 from the field. You got Joe Harris with 6 boards. Now, Harden does have 6 assists, so he is putting in the work. He got 16 minutes. He's played 16 minutes so far. He's 4 of 11 from the field. He's 0 for 4 from 3. 8 points in the first half. So James Harden is struggling. There's no doubt about it, like it or not. I think this new rule change has definitely made things issue for him. The Brooklyn Nets up 53-36, just over 2 minutes left to go in the first half. Kyle Kuzma, you asked about him. He's shooting 2 for 6 from the field, 4 points in the first half. Daniel Gafford leading the way for the Wizards, 10 points, shooting 3 for 6 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Kevin Durant, 12 points on the night so far in the first half, 5 for 8 from the field, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. .112 left to go in the first half. Brooklyn up by 19. 53-36. Washington looking to avoid their first loss of the year. It's going to be a tough hill to climb. .59 seconds left in the first half. 53-36. Personal foul on Daniel Gafford. Like I said, James Harden is the person in question for me. He has played well over average 35 minutes, over 35 minutes in the first 3 games, and he's only averaging 20 points. James Harden generally averages what, 30, 33 points a game? So there's no Kyrie, and his numbers are down, and they 1-2. He only shot 1 free throw in their last game. This new NBA rule is really exposing James Harden. Not so much for Steph, because Steph is averaging like 33 points a game in the first 3 games of the season. So James Harden, even though he got listed on the top 75 players of all time this week, he getting exposed. $55-39 Brooklyn over Washington. 29 seconds left to go in the first half. James Johnson enters the game for Brooklyn, coming in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown also comes in for Patty Mills. Blake Griffin sits down as Javon Carter comes in, giving these guys a rest as we get ready to go into halftime. Brooklyn currently up by 14. A little under 30 seconds left. Both teams with 4 timeouts left. Bradley Beal hits a 25-footer, puts the Washington Wizards down by 14. 11 seconds left to go in the first half. KD comes right back down, hit a 3-pointer, and we now at halftime, 59-42. The Brooklyn Nets handling business on the Washington Wizards, trying to get their first home game of this regular season. So at the half, Brooklyn up by 17, 59-42. Kyle Kuzma struggling again. Mr. Big Mouth, 2 for 7 from the field, 0 for 3 from the 3-point line. He got 4 points in the first half. Now, as far as the Nets go, James Harden, let me see if I can pull up his stat sheet, because I know he's struggling. So James Harden has played 17 minutes in the first half. He's shooting 4 for 11 from the field. He has not hit a 3-pointer. He's 0 for 4 from the 3-point line. He has a total of 8 points in this first half. Kevin Durant, 18 points, 4 boards, and 1 assist, is leading the way for the Brooklyn Nets as they go up by 17 in the half. Washington looking to avoid their first loss of the season. The Wizards started off 2-0. That thing looking like a thing of the past now, unless they can make a crazy comeback here in the second half. Got to shout out Carmelo Anthony passing Moses Malone for the 9th spot on the NBA all-time scoring list last night. Shout out to Melo, year 19. Yeah, that's Mr. Big Mouth, good 7, I'm telling you. Kyle Kuzma be having so much to say on social media, and I'm looking at these numbers in that first half. I'm like, oh my God. The Curry brothers, Dell and Steph, lighting the NBA up. In other news in the NBA, I'm checking this story out, man. Steph Curry, you know he's had the hot hand this year. Dell Curry will be proud of Steph and Seth. I said Dell and Steph. I meant to say Steph and Seth. But remember, Steph in the first quarter against the Clippers, he was like 9 for 9, 25 points. 5 threes. Seth just had a crazy first quarter against OKC, 23 points. He was 8 of 10 from the field. He had 6 threes in the first quarter. So Seth Curry is definitely coming into his own. That's definitely a good pickup for the Sixers. I'm not going to lie. I like Seth Curry. Brooklyn up 17 at the half, 59-42. KD leading all scores. Brooklyn looking to go 2-2 on the year, looking to get their first win at home. Now, if most of y'all don't know, the scene got crazy at Barclays Center yesterday. A group of protesters hit the streets Sunday to advocate for the Brooklyn Nets star Kyrie Irving, who's currently sidelined now due to the vaccine mandate, which prevents him to play. Now, mind you, Bradley Beal is playing tonight in Brooklyn, and Bradley Beal has not been vaccinated. Y'all remember Bradley Beal caught COVID, and I think one of his stipulations is he don't have to get the vaccine, or the vaccine could possibly hurt him. So he gets the green light to play in Brooklyn and in San Francisco. You know what, man? Also, in other news in the NBA, Klay Thompson is like the biggest crybaby over this top 75 list. Klay is nice, but I really think that I can pick 75 players all time that has a greater career than Klay Thompson. I know I can pick 75 people, and he keeps crying and crying and crying. I done seen like, what, 4 or 5 different posts or something from Klay Thompson in the last 3 days about being quote-unquote snubbed from the NBA all-time top 75 anniversary list. I don't think he belongs on there. If we talking about the top 75 shooters, yeah. Klay is one of the best shooters we've seen in history. But honestly, if we go back and if we do our homework, I know I can find 75 players with a greater career than Klay Thompson. He's a champion, no disrespect. But nah. He's never been the best player on his team. Not that that really should justify the end-all, be-all, but let's be real. We need more, Klay. I'm going to keep it real. We need more. No, knowledge. We're not doing that. No way is... Why is KD... Why y'all keep doing this to LeBron? Why y'all keep disrespecting LeBron like this? Everything Kevin Durant can do, not only can LeBron do, LeBron has done. Both of those guys are proven. They both basically at the apex. I'm not going to hold you. KD is basically unstoppable. But KD has not carried the load like LeBron has. What you see from KD that we magnify and glorify, we done asked that of LeBron for 19 seasons. And he has produced night in and night out. KD is a problem. But I'm not putting Kevin Durant over LeBron James. No way. If we're talking about shooting knowledge, then no, that's a different story. But no, overall, playing both sides of the court, being a floor general, passing the ball, like basketball IQ, nah, LeBron got that. LeBron got that, bro. What would Kevin Durant be without Steph and Klay? When we talk about legacy, if it was not for that move to Golden State, what would we be talking about with Kevin Durant? And who basically led players to start taking careers in their own hands, making these types of moves and free agent moves for themselves? LeBron started this. So no. I respect KD, but LeBron to me is still the face of the league and definitely the best player. Durant is the best player at this moment over LeBron. Why? I just need to know why. You got to give me one reason why, knowledge, that KD is over LeBron. Because we had this conversation about Kawhi and LeBron in 2020. Y'all disrespected LeBron. Y'all being real disrespectful right now to LeBron. I don't get it. We at the half, though. Brooklyn up 59-42. The Wizards are struggling. Kyle Kuzma, where you at? Wait a minute. Hold on. I got to talk to the bosses. We're not going to do this. Wait a minute. Now let's say, what would LeBron be without D Wade and Chris Bosh? Are you kidding me? Wow. Man, I'm sorry. Every year that LeBron went to play in Miami, he was the best player. Now, the first year, he deferred to D Wade. This is Wade County. You see what happened. The following year, when D Wade decides to give the keys to LeBron, what happened? Back-to-back championships, NBA MVP, regular season MVP, back-to-back finals MVP. Like, come on, man. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. What has D Wade done? What has Chris Bosh done without LeBron? D Wade got the chip in '06. He had Shaq. Shaq just left the Lakers after three-peating, like 2 years off of three-peating with Kobe. So it wasn't like D Wade, who had a marvelous finals against Dallas. Don't get it twisted. But if you look at that overall season, it wasn't just about D Wade in 2006 when it came to the Miami Heat. No. And what has D Wade done since then until LeBron came? Nothing but no playoffs or first round exits. So we ain't going to do that. We ain't going to do that. They definitely helped LeBron. But LeBron, without LeBron, he was the X factor. You disrespectful, Knowledge. You disrespectful to King James. You know I don't play that. I'm talking all facts. I'm going to show you the emotion tomorrow, man. The podcast, man, the Best of 7 premieres tomorrow. Myself and my co-host preach. So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. The full podcast will be dropping tomorrow. I'm going to let you have it on the show tomorrow, Knowledge, because see, now I'm trying to be easy, man. I'm just checking out this game. But you want to play with LeBron, and you know I don't do that. I don't do that. So I got something for you. Since we talk about emotion, I'm going to pull out all the stats tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out the full podcast tomorrow evening. But you still have not told me the reason you putting Kevin Durant over LeBron James. What does KD do better than LeBron? Right now, tonight, KD looking sharp, 7 for 10 from the field, played 17 minutes, 18 points overall, 4 boards, 1 assist. So he doing his job. We about to get into the third quarter. Brooklyn up 59-42 on the Washington Wizards. Kyle Kuzma struggling from the floor, 2 for 7 from the field, 4 points overall. Daniel Gafford leading the way for the Wizards, 10 points, 3 for 7 from the field. He also had 4 boards. 3 personal fouls coming into the second half for Mr. Gafford as the Wizards try to climb up, down 17 in the third quarter. 11-14 left in the third quarter. I'm mad your name is Knowledge is Greater, but you can't tell me why KD is better than LeBron. I gotta talk to the bosses, man. We had to change your name on YouTube. I'm taking that name. My name Knowledge now. Tonight, my name Knowledge, because this is what I'm going to do since you want to play with LeBron. All right, now we talking here. So now let's holler. At the moment, if you're honest, Kevin Durant is a better player than LeBron. Playmaking ability is really underrated, and he's a better scorer than LeBron. At least the playoffs last year proved that. Well, maybe I need another TV. Maybe I need another television, because the games I watched last year, I watched Brooklyn lose to Milwaukee in the playoffs. I don't know what you're talking about. We talk about better shooter. KD got range. KD got range. But he's not as efficient as LeBron. He's not as efficient as LeBron. From the free throw line, yes. He's a better shooter than LeBron. I'll give him that. You say he's a better playmaker than LeBron. That is crazy. LeBron has the best IQ in basketball. Don't do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We all know LeBron is a way better playmaker than Kevin Durant. What has Kevin Durant done without Steph and Clay? What did he do in OKC? What did he do in Brooklyn? Come on, man. We're not going to do that. His playmaking ability is underrated. He had the Olympics. He showed off in the Olympics. I'm going to give him his props. But just because his ability is underrated don't mean that it's better than the king. What? A better score? How's he a better scorer? See, that's the problem. Y'all want to talk incomplete when it comes to LeBron. KD put up more numbers scoring because the Lakers asked LeBron to do more. LeBron got AD on his team. Now Russell on his team. They're not asking LeBron to put up 30 a game, 28 a game. LeBron going to give you 24, 8 and 8 every night. You would take KD over LeBron at the moment. So where do you put Kawhi Leonard? Where do you put Kawhi Leonard and Steph Curry? Because I take Steph over KD. Since we want to play this game. If we're going to talk about greater careers. If we're talking about greater careers, I'll put Steph's legacy over Kevin Durant's. If we're talking about talent, KD is definitely better than Steph. But it just depends on the conversation. Bro, I'm not a KD hater. I just don't understand where all this over the night best player in the world, where this come from? What did he do to surpass LeBron without the help of Steph Curry and Klay Thompson in the game? What has he done? Y'all forgot who LeBron beat to win his first championship? Kevin Durant. And you made a statement, something about the playoffs. Come on, man. LeBron James is the man in the playoffs. All the numbers don't lie. Year 19, and we having a debate about LeBron James being the best player in the world. That's how you know he's the man. We not having this convo about Melo. Shout out to Melo. Y'all gonna push that KD needle. Good luck with that. So what excuses y'all gonna give when Brooklyn don't win the championship? Knowledge, what are you gonna say? Is Kyrie fault? Right now, it's a little over 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. The Nets is up by 13 over the Wizards, 59-46. Washington only down by 13. Kevin Durant misses a three-pointer. Bradley Beal gets the rebound. We're just trying to cut into this lead. They down by 13. Just a little over 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kyle Kuzma misses a three-pointer. Blake Griffin gets the rebound. Brooklyn going back down the floor. Pretty interesting season so far in the NBA. A lot of storylines. I don't know what the hell is going on with Ben Simmons in Philly. And speaking of the Lakers, Russell, they got their win last night, but Russell was struggling. Keep turning that ball over. I might be a KD hater, knowledge. You might be right. I don't know. I might have to reevaluate things. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the likes. Hit that like button, please. Share the video. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Appreciate you locking in for the Brooklyn Nets versus the Washington Wizards. The Nets up right now by 16. 53 seconds left in the third quarter, 77-61. Montrezl Harrell just committed a personal foul. Caldwell Pope, 11 points. Bradley Beal, 15, leading the way for the Wizards. Kevin Durant, 20 points, 7 for 14 from the field, 5 for 7 from the free throw line. He's leading all scores on Brooklyn. Brooklyn looking to win their first game at home and even their overall record up at 2-2. The Wizards on the other end looking to avoid their first loss of the season. Down 16, 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. This is Seven Mitchell with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Hope everybody having a good evening. We chilling, we vibing. Live updates of all the hottest NBA games here. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. The Best of 7 Sports Talk podcast drops tomorrow. DeAndre Brimby at the line. He misses his first free throw. I'm sorry, Aaron Holiday. Brimby was the one that committed the foul. This game is just about over, man. Under 10 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn up 85-68. It's about over. Yeah, it's a Reynolds wrap just about here in the fourth quarter. So hold up, man. Hold up. I got to talk to the bosses real quick because I know we are in the middle of the Nets Wizards game. This thing is just about over. A little over 4 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Brooklyn is up by 18, 100-82, looking to get their first win at the Barclays. The Wizards about to take their first L. But we got to talk about someone else that's about to take a big L. I just dropped a video on Delonte West giving y'all an update that would happen to him. Now, y'all know he just got arrested recently for the open container situation we talked about on the show a couple days ago. But the body cam footage from the police officer was just released. And Delonte West, man, check out my video. But, man, this guy is just out of bounds. Better than LeBron? Back in the... What? Better than Jordan? Delonte West claimed to be Jesus Christ. I cannot make this up, man. Check out my video. I just dropped it. The report just came out. The body cam footage has been released on the arrest of Delonte West. Remember, he just got arrested for the open container. He had homophobic slurs going on. He had a whole lot going on in this recent arrest running with the law. So, you know, my NBA prayer warriors, we still going to continue to pray for Delonte West. But he talking about he was better than LeBron. I got to talk to the bosses, man. That is ridiculous. Let's get back to this game, man. 100-82. The Brooklyn Nets looking to close this thing out at home. 4 minutes to go in the game. Appreciate everybody tuning in with the kid. This is Seven Mitchell with the Best of Seven Sports Talk. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. 4 minutes left to go in the game. Bradley Beal leading the way for scoring for Washington. 19 points off of 8 of 22 shooting. Not a great shooting night for Bradley Beal. KD 9 for 17 from the field. 6 for 9 from the free throw line for 25 points. The Wizards look to fall 2-1, getting their first loss of the season. Brooklyn, however, getting their first W at home. And also go 2-2 on the year. We talked about how the new NBA rule is really causing James Harden to struggle. I told you guys he's averaging over 30-something minutes a game, and he's only averaging 20 points. And they don't have Kyrie. He only had one free throw in the last game that they had. So those extra free throws, man, is really affecting James Harden. People thought it was going to affect Steph Curry, but that new rule ain't did nothing to Steph. Steph averaging 33, 6, and 8, I think, something like that. Tonight, James Harden, 30 minutes tonight. Second most minutes on the Brooklyn Nets. 5 for 17 from the field. 1 of 8 from 3. 14 points. He just had 15 in his last game. James Harden is getting exposed, boys and girls. Do you hear me? 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter. The Wizards have the ball down by 16, 100-85. Now down by 15 as Isaiah Todd makes the free throw. Links will be in the description box. I appreciate everybody tuning in and just locking in with the game, man. I will definitely have the hottest games and updates in the NBA. So subscribe to the channel anytime you guys need any updates on the hot game for the night. Come on over to the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I'll make sure I keep you guys in the loop. Check out the community part of the channel as well. I keep you guys posted with updates, flyers, all stats, and breaking news that go down in the NBA. Like I said, man, I just dropped a video on Delonte West. Body cam footage was just released of his recent arrest, and he was talking crazy. I got to talk to the bosses. I got to talk to the bosses. He said he was better than LeBron James back in the day, and he was better than Michael Jordan. Jesus Christ. He got to lay off them gummies. Delonte West got to lay off the gummies. Like, comment, and subscribe, though. Appreciate you guys. Salute. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Just under 2 minutes left to go in this game as Brooklyn about to win their second game of the season. First game at home. Washington about to take their first L. You guys have a good night. Stay safe. The Best of 7 Sports Talk podcast premieres tomorrow. Myself and my co-host Preach. We going in. Y'all already know the vibes. So be ready for the notification. Y'all stay safe. Peace, guys. Y'all already know the vibes. So be ready for the notification. Y'all stay safe.